Alright, so I got this tiny working light. It's really small. It's only 4.5 inches. It's really light. In the quality of materials, I give it a 8 in a scale of 1 to 10. You can set it up in different positions. It's pretty cool though. It's really simple to use. Just click it in. In the back is this little switch. I have 2 levels of intensities of brightness. One, the metal is off. Second intensity of brightness. We had 2 USB ports, one type A and one type C USB port. Alright, now I'm going to test how bright this little working light is. Intensity level 1, intensity level 2, intensity number 1, this is the second intensity. I think it's pretty good for an emergency. Really good intensity of brightness. I like it. Thumbs up.
We are going to test this lamp and see on low setting. I'm going to point it to the far corner of the yard over there, which is quite a ways. And as you can see, that's getting all the way to that far corner, and that's at the low setting. If you go to the high setting, yeah, definitely major. Bright. Yep. I am making this little addendum here just so you can see. I have now tried both of the lights, and I just wanted everyone to understand what my experience was, and that is with this charging port, the USB-C is able to run everything from like this diffuser. Turn that off, unplug it. It will charge this fan, this little personal fan here. You can see that it's charging it, right? And here's a microphone that I'm using right now, and you can see that it is charging the microphone. So it works, and I've tried this with multiple C to C, USB-C to USB-C cables, and it's the same on both lamps. But as soon as I tried to plug it into my, this is a iPhone 15 Pro Max. My 16 is coming, but you'll see it is not charging that. And I'm not sure exactly why. That's what's confusing, because even if it's not giving me the highest wattage or anything, it still should be charging it at a slow rate, but it's not even charging, you can see. So now then, if I use the A to C, it will charge. You can see it's charging. So, and that's true on both lamps. And this is a fully charged Dewalt 20 volt battery. And I'm just not sure why the C, that one limitation of getting this phone to charge, I don't quite understand, but it was my experience, and I just want everyone to know. I would hate for you to be out in the wild someplace and only have a C to C cable and expect to charge your iPhone with it, because it may not. So just a note of interest here. But otherwise, I love the lamps. I think they're great.
All right, I'm just going to compare these two LED work lights that work with the Dewalt 20 volt batteries. I bought them both. They were almost the same price. I think this one was a little bit more. I ended up keeping this one. This one is smaller, a little more low profile. This is metal, which seems more durable, has a hook to hang it. It adjusts both this way and this way on the battery. It has two brightness settings, if you can see that. Both are very similar, so I wish it had a really dim and a bright, but they're both bright. The description says bright and brighter, which I think is accurate. And this also has a USB-C and a regular USB-C charging port. So that's why I decided to keep this one. It just seems more durable. All around here is metal. The plastic is kind of shrouded and covered. This one, the plastic is exposed, and the back, all of this is, it looks like it's metal, but this is plastic. And this one has two regular USB, not a USB-C. So, I kept this one. And this is the brightness. You can see they're both about the same. So this one's brighter, that one's bright. And as for the one I'm sending back, it just has the one brightness setting. It seems pretty similar, but there you go.
Okay, I have the LED work light here. I think it's a great product. And it's compatible with Dewalt battery. So you just pop it in. Okay, there is no turn on switches back here. It's insane. It's great for, can be good for camping. You can hang it, or if you're a mechanic and you need to, you know, to put it somewhere else. This, goes forward or back, depending on where you need to flash the light. Over here is some charging ports. All in all, great product. The only thing I would say is missing is a magnet. If you know you're working on machinery and you need to stick it to something, or it could be a light, like a four-way light or something like that. Anyways, great product, great price. Good job.
I bought this Dewalt light and a Milwaukee also. I don't use the Milwaukee too much. And this one I use a lot. It's only a month old. I took it home. I had to open it up to make sure. There's a design flaw in this. First of all, it's on now. It's a full charge. It's a 9 ohm battery, 9 amp battery. The other side, the other side works. There's two. There's a high and a low. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I won't be buying another one. It's only a month old. I took it apart to see if there's loose wiring. The problem is when you put it in, this piece here, you have to hit the back of it to click it into the battery, holding, you know, the lockdown, and it loosens up the wire, which I looked to see if it was loosened. It wasn't loosened, but the board is a small, like, motherboard in there, and I'm not sure what it is. This wire you can't even access, but I wouldn't buy it. Don't buy it if it only lasts a month.
This is a work light that works with a Dewalt battery, so I have my battery installed there. This is a very bright 180 watt. It comes with a 2-pack, and it's got your hooks, so if you're working in a shop, which we tend to use this in our shed or garage, that's handy to have. It's pretty decent weight, especially when you've got your battery on there. That adds that weight. So if you're thinking about maybe hanging in a tent, it might be a little too heavy for that, but overall it's very simple to work, and I'm going to show you how bright it goes. So there's the max brightness, which I'm not going to point my phone at it because it is way too bright. And then it has a lower, which I don't find much of a difference, but we tend to use it on the lower setting anyway. And it works very well. We've had no issues with it. There's your button down here to on and off, so it's on, but I've got it on the middle setting, so it was on standby. So you've got the two settings, one button, pretty easy, pretty basic, but works. So overall, I would recommend it.
Nothing in depth here, just showing how this thing works. Got a couple amp hour battery, 5 amp hour battery, so it's got some nice weight to it to keep this thing from tipping over, because this has a pretty hefty heat sink on the back of this this lamp. Keep it from overheating. It's got 16 LEDs on the front. I'm not sure if there are more built in. I didn't go through the specs to do this. I just figured I'd do a little quick to show you how it works kind of demo. There's the on-off switch. Center is off. First is a low mode, and it's sunny out here where I'm at right now, and it's pretty bright. This thing does a pretty good job of illuminating on low. That's It does a really good job of lighting up even the shadows. And then on bright mode 2, you just flip this little switch back to the other side, and then it's even brighter. So there's low, there's bright. Kind of hard to see the difference in the light, but I mean, you can see that this does pretty well at illuminating, even in well-lit areas if you need just a little bit of extra light.
This is what my property looks like at night. See? Pitch black, right? Go around. That's the driveway. That's the street out there. Pitch black. Now I'm gonna turn on the light. There's like a dead end naked to the street, and it actually, yeah. Oh boy, this light is attracting all kinds of bugs. I'm out. Bye.
I ordered before yesterday for this one LED work light, but they no have a battery. But then I see it this ad or this battery they include in the showing the battery. But I don't know what happens for not coming battery. Yeah, I don't know. If I reach a battery, please let me know.
Dejó de funcionar, tiene un titileo y la batería está llena. En lo personal se me hace de muy poca calidad y es bastante cara para la función. Una semana de uso nada más.
Maximum glide with maximum accuracy. You will dominate any mere human who tries to challenge your creation. So when you open the box, the first thing you see is a link to a video where I not only walk you through how to put
Got my light.